Yo,
Hi.
I'm downloading the replay, one sec. It's like very, very like, well, I'm not downloading it, but it's like it's having a very tough time opening it because, my desktop thinks it's a fucking virus.
Oh, okay.
One sec. Okay, there's that, there's this, there's this. Okay, can you see my screen?
Wait for it. Yeah.
Okay,
And it's clear too. Yeah, it's good.
okay. I just downloaded it. What the hell? Okay, there you go. You started the recording from the beginning, right?
Yeah. Before the game started.
Okay, good. Then it works, or it will work. Alright, electrocute precision, completely fine. I'm pretty sure you're taking triumph and low health
Yeah.
coup de grace, because you can only take those. Yep. This is fine. I think zombie ward is cool. I think relentless hunter is a little bit better, unless you build mobies. But that's my personal opinion. Electrocute's normal. The dash thing, I guess, it counts when you leap onto them, I think, so you might as well take that. Yep. So your masteries and your runes are fine. Now let's see how we begin. Start W, that's the you start with the no, the rake is W. You'd expect that shit to be your Q, but it's not your fucking Q.
Yeah.
Okay, so against certain matchups you either push or you don't. Let's find out. You're up against Fiddle, so against this guy you push. He can't last it in the tower. And push hard. I mean, all he does is drain you, so don't get too close. Just push.
Yeah, I try to stay away from my minions.
Just hit this. Okay, so when he drops this, you don't need to be afraid of that. Like it bounces and shit, but like you need to focus on last hitting here. You didn't get a single creep in the first wave, and now he has control over this entire lane. Just because he has this bouncing thing doesn't stop you from auto attacking the wave. You should have auto attacked the wave. Like what you have a okay, so I would go shield into this matchup. Though it sounds weird, it's because if you're expecting him to poke you so much, right? You have some way to sustain against it. Like every time he pokes you, you heal like with the thing and you back up. It's fine. It gives you like health regen over time, and it helps you last it. So like in this case, yeah, you can do this shit like the level 2 all in, the very cheesy level 2 all in and crush him, and you should have a dominant factor over this lane. He should be afraid. You can't leap onto him here, obviously. Take ignite. Okay, good. So then just push. Keep your mana above 50%, but push. Not like that. When he walks up to try to see, okay, so he missed that creep. That actually sucks. So when he tries to last hit this, you threaten him, but like you can't really do that because it's too close to tower, and all he has to do is just like he has silence and he has drain. You know he doesn't have fear, so you're set. Like you're fine until he hits level 3. So when around the time you hit level 3, he's gonna hit level 3 too, which means that it's around these 4 creeps, maybe these 3. So don't let him hit these 3 creeps. Start fucking him up whenever he tries to walk up. So he's gonna walk up to you watch it, because your minions aren't low enough to die super fast, but his minions can fuck your minions up pretty fast. So focus that, and you're gonna consider, because he's gonna cast E on this. There's no way he's gonna walk up and auto this. If he does, you fuck him. And he's not level 3, so you can kill him. This is the easiest all-in I see right here, all because of this minion. And if you're considering jungle around now, like J4 is about to finish this, so you match. So by the time you hit level 3 by killing these 3 creeps, you will be getting ganked by the enemy jungler, so be prepared to ward this. Okay? So that's how you can't ward this side. Because if you ward this side, right? You expect the enemy Camille to do this, then gank you. Cause that's how it works. 1, 2, and then pyong, kick, and does whatever the fuck she does, but that's not gonna happen. Like that'll never happen. It's too cheese. So what's gonna happen is you're supposed to expect them to mirror routes. So every jungler does 1, 2, 3, gank. So 1, 2, 3, gank. I'm gonna reveal the fog of war, and you see she's like right there. It's called it's called jungle matching. Like you expect wherever your jungler is, on the opposite side their jungler is too. It's the exact same thing. Just without looking at the replay, it's very standard. It's very normal for that shit to happen. So that means that the only side she could appear on is this entire half of the map, not this half. You want to control this half because this is important right here, but this doesn't matter. Like, none of this matters right now. So instead, focus on this other half of the map. So, like, where you're standing is fine. Like, this half, because she'll never get to you. Like, she'll have to, like, climb over to infinity, and all you have to do is, and you're free. Like, there's nothing there's nothing she can do to you. But it's still good to ward it, because if you engage on her and you get feared and she engages you, that's a different story. See, that's on you, because you engaged on him when you knew he had fear, and when you knew Camille was on that side of the map. But we're not worried about that right now. Instead, we're worried about this minion, right here. We're worried about this minion, which you should be keeping a track of, and where your jungler is. Because wherever your jungler is, once again, it's mirrored on the other side. So, repeating that. As soon as he starts to fight this, consider I could get ganked by jungler. If you look at your jungler, oh, he's not done with his camp, so their jungler isn't done with their camp either. Camille naturally will have a slower clear speed than Jarvan, because it's Camille.
Yeah.
Fast and slow, blah blah. But you're gonna look at your eyes should be on this minion, because your minions aren't gonna die. You're either gonna be dancing or you're gonna all in on this minion. So I'm gonna see how this plays out. He has to eat it. If he auto attacks it, you jump on him. Oh my god, he's gonna auto it. Okay, so he canceled his auto because he's retarded. So what's gonna happen now is you're gonna have to adapt to the next situation. If he went for that minion, basically when he attacks, you can attack him because he's gonna be stuck in that. He like charges up his auto, like winds up, and then he throws out the energy blast, and then he hits it, right? Like during that animation, punish him. Right there, that would be a chance for you to walk up and like threaten him, because your minions are not gonna die anytime soon. Once again, so right here, he can threaten you with a silence and like an auto attack if you go for this minion. And of course, your minions will aggro onto him, but that doesn't really mean anything. Like if he E's you and like it doesn't auto you, he still wins the trade if you go for this minion. But you have to go for it anyway, because you can't really sit back and like let him do anything. So he's gonna push for this minion right here. Be prepared. So what you should do is you hit this one, right? Instead, you would have just I would have just walked up. Like I would have just walked up around this way. So now you have to hit this minion, and he's gonna hit this minion for free. That's fine. 20 for 20. No trades, but you want to threaten his life. He has one pot left. See? Because he's using one right now, as you can see. You lose this minion too. If you're gonna back up after this one, don't bother walking forward. Like you got the 20 gold. Look at the next minion that's low. Just like farming is a priority. I made that very clear in one of my videos. But okay. But if you can't give up farm over something like a fiddle. Now he has fear, like 100%. So now you can start to be afraid. However, he's not gonna fear you right now, because if he walks up, he's gonna like do some dumb shit. If he walks up, like you can fuck him up. So instead, he's gonna focus on these minions. So he's gonna eat it, and you just need to attack, rake, back up. Okay. Why didn't he just eat it? He would have just pushed the entire wave. Okay. And then he loses 2 creeps. So he just lost 40 gold, and you gained 45 gold for those two creeps. You saw that shit, right?
Yeah.
That shit is punishable. Pop your pots. Pop your pot. Your single pot. Now, if you're under a circumstance where you can't walk up against him because he has higher mana than you and higher HP than you, in this case that both of that is true, let it push.
Okay.
Here I had 2 opportunities to fuck him up, but can't. Because, like, you didn't see those opportunities like I did. Okay, so he left lane. Ping me up. Okay, you did ping me up. This push should have been warded a while ago. See, but and you have a ward too. So now Fiddle can... Well, it's going to take fucking Fiddle forever to walk up here. He's gone. Let it be. So I would push this entire lane. Use your Rake. I would use Rake, like, straight. And the reason why I use Rake is because if you don't shove these minions into his tower, like... Look how far this wave is. Like by the time he gets there, he loses these 3 creeps. And your whole purpose in life is to deny him. He's a ranged champion, and you're a melee champion. Like naturally speaking, he has a favor in this matchup because he could just keep whacking you with autos, right?
Yeah.
So like with that in mind, if you shove him and you're ahead in CS, that's so huge for you. Like he's a champion that scales off of like 1 item, and that's Zanya's. Like all he needs is a fucking Zanya's, and he like wins the game. Oh, and Tabai against your team comp, and he just like wins the fucking game. This is pretty straightforward right here. Like you don't have to use your Rake to the last hit if it's just for 1 creep. Like it is essential, but like you're gonna die pretty much. If the cannon minion wave comes and you're this low, just back instead of letting it push towards you. Reason why is because he's just gonna like either freeze it or he's gonna have control of the lane. So this is basically pointless. You warded, but it's like really late. See, you could have seen if he was coming up a lot sooner to help his teammates, so you could decide whether or not to push. Against the Fiddlesticks, you're generally supposed to push really hard, but also like focus on last hitting at the same time. You're kind of fucked now. This is a very awful gank. Yeah, alright. It's fucking joke jungler. Just leave. Just leave. Just leave. You should have backed a long time ago. This is what we call overstaying. You can't do this. And the reason why you can't do this is because you have no mana, you have no resources to do anything. If he flash fears you and Camille is over there on one side, she kills you. You flash in response, but that doesn't mean anything. Like, you could have just not flashed and just been back at base and safe. Like, now you get all these minions, but like, there's no point in it because you already had 750 gold right now, which is equivalent to the amount of gold necessary for a serrated Dirk, or in this case, I would still build a Maw. So like, you could like wait 200 gold for Maw, or you could just buy Maw components and buy another longsword. Like, there's so many options that you have. But I would have taken the back, because it's better safe than sorry. And right now, you're being sorry. Like, you're getting fucked.
Yeah.
Like, even like, you can look at the scoreboard and say I'm even in CS, but like, look at the like, how do you feel playing this? Like, you don't feel comfortable, do you? Like, when you're clicking around, you're probably thinking like, Jesus fucking Christ, like, I don't have pressure. Like, Talon is a champion that fucks shit up and always has pressure on his opponents, because he could just threaten lethal, like threaten I can kill you, like I'm an assassin, I will fuck you up, right? But right here, there's no threat. Like, did you feel like you were a threat at all to Fiddle? Like, you felt like Fiddle was fucking you around, like he's playing around with you instead of you're playing around with him, right?
Yeah.
That's not how you want to feel on a champion like this. Your champion as an assassin, your whole point of existing is to feel like you're in absolute control. And now he has a recall, so he's back with a fucking Morello's, really? He's gonna build Morello. I mean, Morello's is supposed to be staple, but still, oh my god, wrong choice. Okay, ignoring that he bought the wrong item, like instead of going Seeker's Arm Guard against you, a champion that does a lot of AD damage. Your best bet is to just, like, you just buy it. Okay, so I would not have done that. Like, look, notice that they have a Cho'Gath top that goes AP. And they have you, so or you up against Fiddle, so that's AP. So I would just go the Hex and just leave it as a Hex, nothing more than just the Hex. Like, Merc Treads maybe, because Leona CC, Fiddle Fear, knock up Silence, blah blah blah. But I would still like have a Hex Drinker just so I can lane more confidently. You feel?
Yeah.
Cause if you so judging by the way the lane was going, you weren't laning confidently because his damage. You were afraid of the damage that he was able to output. However, you were never able to once input your own damage against the dude. What that means is that you're afraid to walk up because he hurts you so much. But you should also realize that because of all the runes and mastery changes, people don't have armor anymore. So Fiddlesticks is rather more fragile than you expect. Okay, so at this stage in the game, if you get the first move onto him, you can kill him. I am in sole belief that you can kill him because... Okay, alright, well, this is the part where he gets the first catch on you. Run, my fucking fellow Carmen! Okay, you're good. What?
Oh, this is actually nice, I think.
What? He missed the EQ. What do you mean this is nice? He's getting fucked in the ass.
No, wait, no.
What is this? What? Wait, actually that's clean. Oh, that is so clean.
Yeah.
You gotta be more swift with the movement though. Like, okay, so if this dude had fear, if this dude had fear, he can't fear you in the middle of your animation because you can't interrupt the animation unless you're Thresh, which literally pulls you out of the fucking animation, like obviously.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So, what you want to do is okay, so when you execute that guy, you should have just pressed it's what we call the Bjergsen speed technique. Like, basically he just like, and then he just presses, it's E that makes you jump over the wall, right? Like, his fingers are adept to the point where he just kills the guy, then E's over the wall immediately. Like, you should be able to hit, I call it the hit and run, but we call it the Bjergsen tactic because Bjergsen did it on Talon. He basically kills the guy, then presses E and escapes instantly, and there's no tower aggro. Like, he jumped in, kills the guy, then got out before the tower could aggro him because he was just too fast. Like, the tower locked onto him, but the tower's like, fuck, I lost sight of him, and I can't shoot him anymore. So, had that been like a tower dive, like the swifter you do your movements, just if you play Talon a lot, if you're gonna be a Talon one trick, you have to be ready to do swift movements. Like, whether or not you killed her, you should be able to adapt instantly and just press E over this wall if you really want to get over that fucking wall. Be precise about your movements. You shouldn't think about your Talon play, basically. Because what you should be thinking about is, like, what can I do to dominate this lane? Because that's what the champion isn't a lane bully. I'll tell you that. The champion is a control assassin. I want to say he's kind of like Zed, but in the sense that Zed isn't a control assassin. He gets fucked levels 1 through 3 and does nothing until 6 and does free billions of damage. You also do free damage, but you actually risk your own life for it. Nice. So because you got that kill, you can either look, see that, like you notice that, like, okay, so first of all, he has no reason to walk up, but you scared the living shit out of him. I'm gonna pause right here. Serrated Dirk gives you, I think, 10 armor pen. Okay, 12 lethality. Currently getting 9 armor. He has 40. What the fuck is his armor? How the fuck does he have this much armor, actually? I'd expect him to have, like, way less, but you see that he can negate 9 armor. He has, like, 30 armor. With the current item that you chose, I can't change the items that you build. I would have just recommended something else. And Hex Drinker is really good because, like, it can save your life. Hold on. You're out of mana. Can't fight this. Camera needs to stop switching. Wait, this Leona has Grasp. She's bad. And this fucking MF has Grasp. This is bad, yeah. I would be so mad if you lost this game against that kind of shit. Like, that shit isn't tolerated, like, ever. Like, if you get Grasp on MF, you're fucking retarded as fuck. Like, that shit does nothing. And if you fucking lose to fucking... Like, Grasp Leona is fine, but Aftershock Leona is better. And, Press the Attack Leona is even better. Like, Press the Attack Leona... And MF automatically win lane. Like, that's how it works. Like, this Twitch would not be having the light of day. Like, the fact that Twitch has 1 kill is lucky to him. If these bot laners played with the correct masteries, Twitch would not, like, exist in this. Twitch would probably have left the game. Okay, so you chose. Okay, Merchants, that's fine. Completely fine. You bought on gold. That's fucking fine. And a control ward. Oh, you're clean. I love it. This is a lot better than, like, my last player. Holy fucking shit. I don't know how up to date you are with my videos, but, like, this fucking guy, dude, he never bought a control ward and he would flame his teammates. Fucking Jesus. Alright. So, with Jarvan going in, you should follow up. Okay. Okay. I don't fucking, what is this fucking, holy fucking shit, dude. No, hold on, wait, okay, so I would have warded over this one. Did you, hold on, for some reason I felt like that was really weird. Okay, I need to watch that again, because my camera, like, fucked up. Okay, so, I need to watch everything that you did. Okay. Wait, okay, I see, that's why, you jumped, right? Okay, okay. So what I would have done is I would have, no, you jumped, like, nothing. For some reason, you jumped nothing here. I'm actually confused how you jumped nothing here. You saw it, right? Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
it was, like, weird.
So, what I would have done is, I would have jumped over this wall like this. Like, when Camille was over here, I would have jumped this way. And then you catch her with your Q. Like, am I crazy? Okay, hold on. Let me. So here's how I would have played it. I don't play Talon, but here's how I would have played it based on your champion's kit. So he's on here. I would do this, right? This is fine. When this happens, I would go this way. Like this way. She can only run this way and go down. So you expect her to hop over this fucking wall. But she just hopped in, did she not? So what you would do is just cut her off down here. Because then she either goes deep into your jungle, in which case you have all your walls to follow. Or, yeah, you don't need to do this. And this jump is like this also is expected. But like, well, not expected because he's in Fog of War, but I would have warded this bush too. Like, you have a control ward. So I would drop it right here to see if there's anybody else here. So because this happened, then it happened. So you get the flash, you get the kill, that's fine. You can't chase any further. You're not killing that Cho'Gath with the Jarvan that has this much mana. So just stop. No, just stop. Look at your wave. You need to kill these 2 creeps and then kill the next wave. And the next wave is not a cannon minion wave, so that means that all these creeps get denied. That's your priority. This is really awkward. Like, unless you get this kill, it's like half worth if you get the kill. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Oh my fucking god. Oh my.
You just
Is that the fucking NA Jarvan? Let's go, dude. This is literally, like, let's go. Let's fucking go. Contracts. C9. Contract. All right, this is clean. See, this movement was really clean. That's fine. But you need to. Okay. You already used your. Oh my god. It's fucking. See, if you push this lane, he doesn't have something to teleport to other than his tower. So you traded one for, like, your team overall as a whole. Like, you actually have to fault yourself for that one too. And you can't just like, okay, J4 like misses EQ, and if he landed it, it would have been fine. No, you want to fault yourself because you chose to chase. J4 only chose to follow and chase because you chose to chase. J4 knew he was out of mana. You follow?
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Like because you chose, it leads to a chain of events. Just because you got the kill doesn't mean the decision you made was correct. Oh my god. Bro, do you live in like PST? Do you live in like California?
No, I live in Canada actually.
Okay. Does like a food for less exist in your place?
Food for less?
Oh,
No.
okay. Does anything that has to okay, basically what I'm trying to say is your local grocery store like is having a deal on s'mores, like all the components for s'mores because you're getting camped. Jesus fucking Christ, why are people camping your ass so much when they could have camped bot lane harder? What the fuck is this gank? These guys are this is so like, what am I watching?
Silvers.
Oh my god, Twitch! Twitch! Reset Q, reset Q! Holy fuck. He has electrocute, dude. I don't.
Wait, Twitch? Oh,
Yes.
what the hell? I didn't notice that.
I can't, I don't. Oh my,
Malphite has Arcane Comet.
Zero, what?
Malphite, is Arcane Comet even good on Malphite?
I just... This is subhuman, dude. This has to be subhuman. I got the back up because it wasn't locked on. Okay, so this is a push. That's fine. I don't think you placed your control word yet. So if you're gonna place it anywhere, since we want control of this Drake, well, we have control of it now. Instead, just place it here. This is fine. If you want to place it deep, place it here, so that you know that people won. Huh?
I ended up placing it in the bush that's in between drag and mid lane.
This one?
Yeah.
This is a fine place too. I would place it here because this is what we call an aggressive pink. Because you don't have a regular ward, but it would be an aggressive pink to see if there's anybody coming in towards you mid. And the fact that if they see the ward, they have to take 4 seconds to kill it. Okay, the camera needs to stop like fucking around with me. Jesus Christ. Okay, always be pushing. So see, like, you're behind on CS and you're 10-minute mark. You're sitting at like barely 5 CS a minute. That's not like on par. Like you wanna have high CS counts and be able to like threaten your opponents at the same time. Like a good Talon player would be able to make it so that they seem like a real hostile threat towards the opponent. Like very aggressive. You're not like, doesn't mean like being aggressive is different from being aggressive and like strong and threatening doesn't mean being reckless. Okay, so you have Hexdrinker and you have that, so that's pretty clean. You know, if you hopped over initially, like as soon as you reacted to him like jumping over like that when you warded over the wall, I think that you could have just dodged it overall. Okay, he is retarded. See, you should be able to do that constantly. Now, notice that he still has not purchased any sort of armor item, and he still has stopwatch. So like, keep in mind that stopwatch will threaten you. Like, always keep that in mind. Like, people like have stopwatch, like always like, oh shit, they have a stopwatch. It's a 600 gold item that like leads into Zanya's, but the fact that they have stopwatch is like still a problem. Second, make sure that you are absolutely prepared for a ninja tabi and a seeker's arm guard, because that's standard play. So on my screen that you see that he buys a cloth armor, on your screen you won't see that until later. Okay, so when he like knowing that, like this just means that it takes longer for you to kill him. But if he buys Seeker's Arm Guard and does end up getting the Zanyas, now you have to worry about like him attempting to all-in you, and while you try to respond by all-inning him back, he Zanyas, and then you take too much excess damage. Like, just be aware of that. Like, he can hurt you really, like, to a point where you get low, but he should not ever be able to kill you unless you make a huge mistake, and you make a miscalculation. For example, you tower dive him. Don't. Like, I would not recommend tower diving at your level unless you're absolutely sure it's 100% free. Like, the fact that he can Zanyas, right? Like, let's say he uses stopwatch under tower while you're tower diving. Like, you have to focus on tower aggro too, you know? So, I want you to take, like, less deep risky plays, like the one over here was a risky play. I don't think you should have taken that. I don't think you should have taken the wave and the next wave to deny Fiddle. You would have forced his teleport, but it would not have been stuck in the middle of the lane. And he loses creeps. Like your whole objective in this like level of play is not only to CS well, but to deny your opponent of as much CS as possible without losing CS yourself. That's what CSing is, and it's a fundamental of the game. You can't just let that fundamental go. This is a nice roam. Alright, a nice flash. Time that, by the way. Check this out. Check this out. Oh, Sion's dead. You can't 1v2, dude. Alright, at least I'm. Oh my gosh, she's fucking okay, right. She's not a top lane. I keep thinking. I thought Cho'Gath was jungler just now. Flash was a very aggressive. Remember the time the Cho'Gath's flash. Wait, no. Yes, okay, good job.
Yeah.
Good job. Don't forget to push this way. This will freeze on the. This will freeze around like here if it was allowed to slow push, which allows Cho'Gath to look. His TP is up. Kill this wave ASAP. Use your mana.
Cho'Gath actually backs up.
Use your mana. You have blue buff. Oh! No! Oh yes. Clean. Let's go.
Oh yeah,
to
I
the
got
end
tower.
line,
I got
fine.
tower.
Good. Good. Fight him. He has huge. You have minions. He has no flash, by the way. Okay, if you can't fight him, okay, which means that he has like a decent amount of armor. Focus the minion wave, kill it all. Good. Big problem is that there's a huge ass minion wave here. This means that like. Why is this a problem? Is it because like you could have, in theory, yeah, you could have gotten the tower, but Cho'Gath can't kill you. So what you could have done is you could have denied more creeps by letting a few of them die to tower, but he has teleport, so you can't do that unless he's taking ignite or a ghost or something. Like it would be more optimal to do something like that elsewhere. Like you should apply it to a different part of the game. So let's say it was MF top, or let's say it wasn't. Like let's say Cho'Gath, like you knew Cho'Gath uses teleport, just don't even bother killing the tower till later. You already lost first tower, so it doesn't matter. Nice. Good. No! MF, dude. You know MF has no flash. If you actually paid attention to mid lane, you would know that MF has no flash. You have to check your side, cause like you were hitting the tower. Like what else were you gonna do? Like you're not gonna mindlessly right click the tower, are you? Like you just right click it and then like you can't just be looking at your screen.
Yeah.
You should have watched the team fight and if you knew that MF has no flash. I mean, you got her now. That's fine. What the fuck is that Rift Herald deploy? What the fuck was that? He should just. I don't even. Like, now the two tanks are just gonna. What is this game, dude? Jesus Christ. Anyway, no, I would have killed the MF. Okay, so you know that Cho'Gath was 1v4 or 1v3 or whatever, right? In the pit, right? Do you have to work? Like, do you think Cho'Gath has kill potential on any of your champions? Or on any of your allies? Sorry, wrong word. Any of your allies at all? Even if he ults.
No.
No, right? Like, like what the fuck he's gonna do to a full health Frost Queen's fucking Catalyst? Malphite, a fucking Jarvan, and a fucking tank Sion, right? What the fuck? Like, let's watch that fight again, okay? So right here, like, this is a little bit greedy on you, because look. Like, here's what I'm trying to tell you to see. Your goal is an assassin. It's to assassinate, like, to kill people that are quote-unquote priority targets. What I identify as a priority in this game is the people that have won the lane and are the most likely to carry. So Fiddlesticks didn't win lane, but he can carry simply by just getting into the right position and ulting someone and killing someone. MF can carry because if she gets one good bullet time ult off in the right position, right here, if she just casts bullet time, right? Do you lose the fight? The answer is yes. You're all silenced by Cho'Gath and you die. She gets the Rift Herald by luck chance, like, you know, she lucks it. But the reason why she would get Rift Herald is because your Jarvan dies, right? And then he just ults the fucking Rift Herald. And the chance that this thing opens up in the back, anything could happen. You can't take that chance. You have to assassinate her. She's a priority target. So when you were here, you were okay. You're feared. That's fine. I understand this. Okay, you're not feared anymore. Here's what's happening. I see a bunch of people that are clumped. If you ult right here, you need to like hold on for a moment and look, where is the target that I need to kill? Right here. Does she have flash? If you watched earlier, no. This does not mean 100-0 dive the AD carry every single time. No. However, what I do see here is that she is in a position in which she cannot escape if you jump on her. Simply because you are aware, or you should have been aware, that she has no flash. Had anybody in your chat even pinged remotely MF flash, even Sion, who pings it, you're good. you just say, oh, she has no escape. You know she has no escape in her kit. She can't she can't duel you either. Like, she has to sit there and auto you to death, pew 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 pew, 4 or 5 autos. Maybe one gets a crit and that's 4 autos. But you have the ability to assassinate her with just a few spells. So instead, okay, so here, okay, this is fine. Stealthing like this. The next thing I would have done is I would have ran down and just go. Look, watch her positioning. Look at her.
Oh yeah,
she moves up. So you go here and kill this. I said that's fine, but I realized when she moved up here, I'm like, wait, this is like completely free. So now you revealed yourself. Like now, like look what she does. She continues to fight. She goes up. She goes up. Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers. Let's count the numbers. 1, 2 people on blue side. 1, 2. Wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2v5. She's actually confident in the 2v5. Right here. Stop going on this. So I was right. Cho got this 1v4, and I asked you, does he have kill potential? The answer is no, right? So you let all 4 of your teammates deal with this big ass tank, and you go on for the icing on the cake. Right here. So
yeah.
she goes in the pit, dude. Like she's next to you. Ah! Okay, she was next to you. Like that was all you right there. Like you didn't have to go for this choke, cause like for sure he's dead. And then this, what the fuck is this? Like what the oh, everyone's dying. I should join. Like if everybody look on his side he's thinking like, oh, everyone on my team just jumped off a bridge. I gotta jump with them to make myself feel accepted. Like what the fuck? That's what he's thinking, by the way. He's just thinking like,
yeah.
He needs to feel accepted. Everyone else killed themselves like in this pit, so he's got to do it too. Like fuck, you can ignore him. You can ignore him. This is your priority target. You remember that she has the most likely probability to carry, because look what happened. Like remember what I said. If she just had pressed the attack, if she had Ahri or Comet, and your Leona had pressed the attack, that lane would not have just been lost like bot lane. It would have been threatened so much more. Like this tower would be so much lower if the J4 did not decide to gank bot lane like even once. He ganked like twice, but they were ineffective, which gave Twitch some breathing room. Twitch would not be allowed to breathe if the masters or the runes were just changed. Remember that like the farm difference, though the numbers difference is high, like the gold wise at 59 to 62, like you guys have global gold, that's great, but she's still strong. You can't just let her have breathing room like this. The fact that like this is the only guy that had like the same mind to go on her, and like you chose to chase this guy, that's alright I guess, but it's not priority. But then the fact that so this this was just retarded. Look at this, and then she goes this way. Like what? No. And then you kill her like for free. And then she has no flash. Congratulations, bro. Like I can't believe that happened. But you didn't have to do that. And then like if you kill MF, I don't know if you get resets or anything, but you just kill MF and then like flank around and kill the fiddle this way. Remember, he went through here. The only safe route is he goes up into the rest of your team or down back into hell. So you can flank him this way because MF was down there. You remember, right? She was like right here. So she would go here and you chase her down. And if you kill her, you just flank. Or you hop over this wall and kill the fiddle.
Yeah.
Same thing. The result is the same, but you come up with a kill on a priority target first. Your team ends up killing fiddle, but like it could have been you killed MF, and that's more gold to you because you get incentive. You have incentive to kill MF. You're an assassin. You need to do your job. Remember that like the role, like you're not just playing the champion. You're also playing a role, and like a role inside the role. For example, you're playing mid, but you're playing a control mage. So now you have a role as a control mage. What does a control mage do? You control the mid lane and make sure that your opponent can't do anything. You're playing mid lane, and you're playing an assassin. That's what you're doing right now. You're playing an assassin. So what is your role inside of a role? Your job is to kill a priority target. That's what assassins do. If you watch like I don't know, Born Identity or some shit, like as an assassin, you're supposed to kill important targets. Like any assassin, any movie with like an assassin or a killer, if they see a wanted poster, your goal is to kill a threatening target, like a target that you feel is a threat. Right now, oh my god. Oh yeah, that's right. So if you tab and you check Fiddlesticks, he has broken stopwatch. What this means is that you can kill him. It just takes a little bit longer, but you can kill him. Another note is that I noticed your recalls, they're fair. They're not unnecessary, but like remember the only time you should have recalled was in the laning phase when you were really low. Honestly, under 50% health and under 30% mana, you should have just recalled. Just take the back, dude. I mean, you can easily get back to lane a little bit quicker than the average mid laner because of your hops. So just take the back. Always take the safe option. If you think it's like a little bit risky, just try not to force things, you know? Oh, Duskblade, nice. Where did your Hex Drinker go? You sold it, didn't you?
I think so.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend selling it. No. Like just because you have a power spike doesn't mean you should sell your old items. Like okay, so it means here's what this means. Like you're actually what the fuck? What?
Yeah, I kill her too. She's stupid.
What?
I'm so confused.
You'd assume at the highest level of play that this is a bait. Like I had assumed it was a bait because Fiddle was walking up like, is Fiddle gonna ult? And Fiddle decided, fuck you. And Leona was like, wait, but we could have gotten the. I don't understand. All right, back to reality. Okay. You can't sell components like that because like they do lead into items that are really important to you. Also note that when you get low on HP, I think if I'm not mistaken, Ma also gives you 10% CDR. This gives you 10, this gives you 10. Ma also gives you 10 if I'm not mistaken. So your goal is to get close to 40% CDR. And because you get close to 40% CDR, that's a very, very healthy sign for your presence in game. Make sense? Okay. MF is dead. What is the next? Hold on. Alright, that's fine. Baron. What the fuck? Baron. You can't do this. If you need me to explain why you can't do this, it's very simple. What you're doing right now is why you cannot do this. Wait! Okay, you're good. Run. Just. Oh my god. What you guys are thinking is, yeah, we got the tower, but Baron was the better call. Baron was the more free call. Okay, just because Twitch wasn't there doesn't mean Baron wasn't free. Like, the reason why you guys couldn't do mid was because okay, so I'm gonna ask you why you think that I'm saying mid was not the better call. Why do you think I say that Baron was the better call and mid wasn't the better call? I'll backspace it and I'll tell you. I'll have you watch the play. Oh my god. I can't believe that. That was just so. I was just like, what the fuck is going on? I said wait because like I thought Camille was gonna like 1v9 you guys. Okay, so you guys win this fight. Blah blah blah. Hold on. Wait for it. Okay, that's cool. All right. That's chill. Congratulations, you killed him. Cool. So I said Baron. Why do you think I would call for Baron here and not mid?
Because 3 of them are dead. Cho'Gath's dead.
Okay.
Cho'Gath has.
All right. Yeah. That's actually that's fine.
MS dead. They only have Camille Fiddle and they're squishy.
What I'm saying is, why Baron? Like, why Baron and not the mid tower already? Cause like, you guys were standing in front of the mid tower. Okay, so I'll say it. So you guys were standing in front of the mid tower. Where's your minion wave?
Oh yeah, true.
You can't kill a tower without it. If a minion wave had already been there, then you have to take mid tower, cause you're in position. You know. By the time your minion wave, okay, so the travel time it took for your minion wave to get to mid tower, and by the time you took that tower, could have been the travel time that you could have taken to get to Baron and have done the Baron. Make sense? Yeah. And then at the same time, because your minion wave was traveling, okay, so it takes from A to B is the same time as B to C. So by the time you guys get to Baron, your minion wave will be in position in front of this tower. Now the opponents can either A, answer the minion wave, or B, answer you at Baron. However, it's unlikely that they'll answer you at Baron. Why? Because you have a control word in your inventory.
The wave. Oh, okay.
That's one thing. Two, yes, they have to deal with the waves because Twitch was shoving bottom. That's another thing. Yeah, I was just about to get to that. That's fine. But they don't answer you at Baron because 1, the waves. 2, you have a control word here. 3, no, this planet is gone. So somebody would go over here. Okay, so you E over here, fucking hit the shit and make sure that there's no wards on it, or you just drop your control word in here and you guarantee that there's 0 vision on it. I'm gonna press the F3 button and reveal that there is actually no wards on it, so that means the Baron 100% is free. If they dare even... First of all, it took Camille forever to get to you guys, right? So that means that she has to get to here and I'll go up to Baron. So Baron was free. And Baron was the right call. Why? Because you have two tanks, a Jarvan, who's the jungler, that can secure the Baron. And 2, you have yourself as 8 AD damage on the Baron. So you have people that have the capability of doing the Baron without the Twitch. Okay. Oh my god, he outplayed you.
I die here.
Yeah, I know, he outplayed you. That was actually pretty lit. Good luck at McDonald's.
I jumped over that wall before.
You did, you jumped over. It was the funniest thing because that's why I said he outplayed you. First of all, what I'm thinking is, this Fiddle's IQ is at 200, the meme. So what he's doing is, okay, ult right here. Okay, chase the Talon down. He's gonna have to jump over that wall. But what he's not thinking is you could also jump over this wall.
Yeah, I know.
So he's like, if he jumps over this wall, my ult works. So he ults anyway, and then what if he jumped over this wall? Like, he would have just sat here, like, oh, he didn't jump over down here. Like, oh my gosh.
But he's dead.
Yeah. Right, but that was a risky play. Remember that you can't afford to give out shutdown gold. Also, note that I asked you to build... Oh my god. Oh my god, clean. Oh my god, lit. What? Twitch, Twitch, just hit her! You have ulti, just hit her, dude. Okay, so, when you're ahead, okay? When you are ahead, it is more important that you stay alive. One, because if you die, you give them shutdown gold. That's bad. Two, because you have so many resources of your team, the fact that you have so many kills, by dying, it's like you lose all the resources that you farmed up. You feel like let's say like you accumulated 600 farm, okay, but you never got a kill, but you're full items. If you die with 600 farm, you're 0-1-0 with 600 farm, but you have 6 items, you lost the game for your team, you know, because like you have all the you sucked in all the resources, all the kills. I mean, obviously in here like Jarvan has kills too, but if he dies it's also a problem. Now he dies and now it's a problem. Now you guys lose every single fight. So what I would recommend is, instead of going Black Cleaver, I would have gone GA or finish them off. Because you can't afford to die. Good. I would have hit the plant. So I would have hit the plant, gone this way, then if he chases you anyway, you hop this way, or hop that way. Huge advantage. Think creatively about your hops. Don't consider your hops just like hopping gap closers. Consider your hops like, consider different ways to hop. It's like playing you just got outskilled, man. Completely outskilled. Oh my god, that's a meme right there.
Flash off.
Absolute counterplay, bro. Holy fucking shit.
Cho'Gath's so easy and so fun.
Yeah. Oh, check me outskill my opponents. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck?
What the hell?
Just kill the Leona. Go Baron.
I don't think we're burning.
You guys cannot Baron like ever. Like, there are opportunities for you guys to Baron, and you guys just don't Baron. This is why that game took so long. I was wondering, I'm like, yeah, you're 10-0. You're like, you should be able to close this game out. You can't like fuck around in ranked games, obviously. So one thing to note is, excuse me, Cleaver is good and stuff. Personally, like I said, Maul would have been better. Again, GA also would have been a nice alternative too. And I say GA because, like, again, if you die, you still have that like 2.5 second respawn window. So because of that, like, it's a huge advantage for you to take, because like if they sit on your body for like 2.5 seconds, if you're in a position with your team, you come out on top. Because they'll have to sit on your body and they either deal with your teammates or they deal with you. It's such a choice. No, or it's not a choice that they'll take. Because then your teammates could fuck shit up like J4. You shouldn't be here. Instead, you should be warding up. If you have a ward up Baron, because your jungler just died. So because your jungler just died, I mean, obviously they're not in position for it. Okay, are you actually doing that? No, you're not. Okay. I was like, if you're actually doing that, then you're clean. Cause it's also very important. Like, they can cheese Baron with like just Cho'Gath tanking and MF autoing it or Camille autoing it. It would take forever, but they can cheese it. It's not impossible. It does exist. You always want to avoid cheesy strats. Like if you think that there's cheese, you want to avoid the cheese. So what you did in mid, if you want to summarize it, you just kind of like moved back and forth and did nothing. Like, this is really bad.
Yeah.
Kill the MF.
Waste of time.
Oh, actually you can't. There's like 50 people like there. And what you want to do is, instead, you notice top lane is ramping into you right now, right? Like, this entire time I was watching to see if you ever looked at top. This is bad. It's gonna dogpile up and it's gonna shove into your tower. You gotta answer it. And note that you if you answer it, right, like, they'll have to answer to your push too. Cause look at this tower's HP. Okay, it's free. Clean. Okay, go top. Just go top, dude. Just go top. You have to go top. Oh, QSS would be a nice item too. Rip.
Yeah, no, yeah, she got me.
Yeah. She flashed. Note that she flashed. Next time you fight, you can kill her because she has no flash. Also, when you have flash and she doesn't, just like when I said remember the fight at Rift Herald? If you have flash and she doesn't, and you know that, kill her. Because even if she attempts to escape, like let's say somebody like tries to stop you, just flash. Like if Leona's like, oh shit, Leona's gonna ult me, just flash the Leona ult and kill her. Kill her as an MF. Twitch, ulti, nice. Sit there and ult. Sit there and auto. Sit there and auto. What are you afraid of? Sit there and fucking auto and just step backwards when the fucking rupture came out. Okay, or if you could just int. Fuck, man, move as an AD carry. Is that a thing? Fuck. Right there, I also did not expect the rupture to hit, but he had like 1 pixel. His fucking pinky toe or whatever was like inside the fucking rupture circle, which means that he gets hit by it. Unlucky.
Alright, late game Talon.
Huh?
It gets late game Talon. I never know what to do.
Okay, so first
yeah.
is consider split pushing like Zed. Second, you notice that I told you about this wave earlier. Look what happened. Like I kind of predicted it was gonna happen, right? So now look at all this golden EXP. You have to answer it. This is a natural law. Like you have to answer it. So here's another thing. This is what you can do. So you notice that this wave, because you didn't answer it for so long. Let me go. I have to go really far back to show you where exactly it was happening. So I'm gonna go sit my thing at mid lane, right? I'm gonna go really far back. This has been like a minute or two. Okay. Not here. Wait for it. Not there either. A little bit further. 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 This was when I said you should try to kill somebody. Nope, further. Okay, kill this wave, right? One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 1, and then the next wave. But there's more caster minions, so it's gonna push this way, like towards you. So here's what I would have done. So instead here, so you start dilly dallying, right? Go top. I would have gone top.
Yeah.
Like straight top. So we're gonna watch this. I'm gonna speed it up. No! Fuck! Okay. Look what happens. Slow push. And all this time, look at yourself on the map. I have it at 4 times speed, but look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Slow push, right? That's what a slow push is. So how do you deal with it? So what is the point of this? So you know that someone's always gonna answer this. So it's you. So if I were an assassin, let's say you were fucking Annie, and I was fucking Lux, okay? Annie goes and answer this. Lux throws the bind, catches, kills him. You lose all this, and you lose the tower. You pick him off by doing that. So that's what you can do as Talon. You set up a wave, and then just hide, and just wait. Somebody answers it, kill him. Straightforward, standard play. Assassination job. You think that it's free? You make them think that it's fucking free? Hell no. Somebody even pinged the red on your side that it was coming. So as a result, like it took about 4 minutes or something, or some large amount of time to get there, but you lost a lot of golden EXP, you feel? So like you can't.
Yeah.
Like what you could do is you just gotta, like, you can't just answer the wave. Okay, so you answer the next wave. Now if you want to leave it, you could just kill half of it and like leave the 2 melee minions and see how it goes. But like you gotta answer it at some point. Now you could group with these guys, or you could just threaten the tower. I mean, your team just kind of dies right here, so like it's fine. No, I would have taken this tower. I would have gone even further. There's no point. Note that their jungler and their top laner are down. Now there's only 3 people alive, and their fiddle has no ulti. So you can go and assassinate. If you go and assassinate, you go for mid. But if you can't, you gotta stealth in. You gotta stealth in. Kill this MF. All right, I would have gone for top, but this is the choice that you make.
I think I die here.
It. Yeah. 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 See, I would have gone for top, because remember, you're taking low risk, low reward plays. Because what is the point of high risk, high rewards if the risks outweigh the rewards? You feel? I can kill MF here, but they have 2 peelers, a fear and a point and click stun, and a snare, and a drain, and grievous wounds. And MF also has heal or flash, you know? See, they could do that, and the reason why is because he's just got so much fucking damage, but like he can gap close really quickly and efficiently. And MF is also retarded, you know that too. So yeah. But you can't. Okay, so you got GA. That's good. So you can't, like right here. Okay, so this tower goes away anyway, and then Cho'Gath like half answers the wave. It's gonna be bad for him, to be honest. Like, he has a cannon wave pushing here. This is so bad for him. Like, really bad. So what I would do is I would have just kept pushing top, and I would have threatened top. Cho'Gath comes up and answers top. You know for a fact it's a 4v5. Like, by forcing someone to answer your push top, you are keeping them hostage up at top without even fighting them. And if you kill them, that is adding more fuel to the flame. That is your job. Well, I mean, you're not performing the job of an assassin by killing anyone by going top lane, obviously. But your job is just pulling attention away so that your team can do work. Your team was actually in position to do work, aka the dragon. Like, they were actually, their idea was to take the dragon, right? Or try to fight for that dragon. So your team was in position for you to make that play. Because you can't split, oh my gosh. You cannot split push. Does this make sense? You can't split push if your team isn't doing anything. Like, there's no point. But your team was in a position for you to split push. But you chose to join the team. That's called herd mentality. You can't do that. Herd mentality doesn't work. It's the same. It's the whole jumping off the bridge thing that I told you about. Basically, if your team ints, you don't int with them. Because it's bad. Like, if you do that, you kind of lose pressure on the game. So, instead, I would have pushed top to threaten the enemy team to now make the choice. Do I answer this fucking Talon who's escapable like a fucking weasel? Or do I fucking fight a dragon? So if Cho'Gath chose to fight a dragon, whether or not he had teleport doesn't matter. He chooses to fight a dragon, then he loses top tower and maybe top inhibitor, because that's what you could threaten, by the way. You had a huge wave prep for that. Like, you know that, right? Like, you're aware, I'm sure. So you could have killed that tower and take the inhib tower and then threaten the inhibitor itself. And then they have to make a choice. Do we keep going or not? And the answer is they don't know.
Okay.
So there's a lot of things that can go on, but it's simply because you have the power to change these things. None of the, like, your teammates aren't doing anything that, like, you can say, like, this guy's fucking retarded for. I mean, like, yeah, you can get some stuff that is, like, they're stupid, but, like, there really isn't anything that is on them solely. Like, J4 not going tank, I'm not gonna fault him for that. He's assassinating people and he's 10-3. Twitch going fucking electrocute and Malphite going fucking arcane comet, that doesn't really concern me, you know? Like, none of that shit matters. Because it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, game's over.
Yeah, I see. This is why the score ended the way it ended. So basically, as soon as you got the 13th kill, from that point forward, it was just 2 kills that, like, or 2 deaths that came in, like, unnecessarily. You feel? Like, that's kind of what happened. So, what my advice for you is, know what you need to know what not only your role does, but the role inside of the role. So for example, I noticed that you play on your op.gg, because I'm looking at it right now, you play Zed and Talon, and forget Yasuo, don't play Yasuo. Like
I don't play Yasuo.
Yeah, don't touch him, don't touch him. It's a mega mechanical champion. I fucking hate him, and just don't play him. Focus on if you're gonna focus on these two, and I really advise against playing assassins, but if you like playing assassins, I can't stop you. Play them, but know what the job of know what your job is. Know that your late game sucks.
Yeah.
Like, you know that your late game sucks. Like you know that, like, at the end. So what do you have to do, right? Like, if your late game sucks, what do you have to do? The answer is going to be quite simple, right? All you have to do is just split push and draw people away from your team. Then now there's 2 options. You can kill somebody while you're split pushing, if it's the right person you think is, like, killable. Like, if it's a fucking full tank, like, you can try, but the tank is probably gonna win because he's a tank, you know? So, like, don't do that.
Yeah.
The other thing is that you could, okay, so had you drawn the Cho'Gath's attention, this is a very hard call. You push the wave and you draw the Cho'Gath's attention, right? So you push the wave and you draw the Cho'Gath's attention. And then, if he's answering the top wave, you pray to fucking God that he doesn't have teleport. And then you just run to the objective where your team is fighting, and you help your team out 5v4. If he teleports, he teleports. If he doesn't, he doesn't. But, like, you feel like what I'm trying to say, right? Like, your goal is to divert attention away from yourself, then force a numbers advantage.
Okay.
You feel?
Yeah.
Okay. Next thing is your CS count. 5.2, unacceptable. Not by your standards. I want you to up that, and I want you to give me a number that you think is reasonable.
In a 30-minute game, Like.
The 5.5 CS a minute in a
5
30-minute games means you got 160-ish CS.
Nah, it should have been like.
A lot higher, right? You
Yeah.
can't say you're never gonna get 10 CS a minute. I'll tell you that. There's no way you'll ever get like 10 CS a minute. Don't ever say, "Oh, I'm gonna get 10 CS a minute." That's the dream. Hell no. That's not gonna work. So I want you to up that number to 6 to 7, and potentially 8. How you're gonna do that is, first of all, you need to get better CS in the laning phase, right? Like naturally, yeah, that makes sense. In the laning phase, herp derp. Second, you're collecting your side waves. It's in my video, so I'll link that to you right now. Like just all you have to do is just listen to it.
Oh yeah, I watched it.
Okay, so like you notice I told you just go collect the side waves. Like that's really important. Like that's actually a concept that people don't understand. So, and I didn't have footage for it, but when I coached you just now, you clearly saw footage for it, right? Like that top lane, you saw how big it was building up. Like if you let that crash, it's bad. Yeah. So, answer those waves. Always don't like constantly like, oh my god, I have to go answer the fight. Don't answer it like constantly every single fucking time. Like answer it before it crashes into your tower, so that like it's like a tug of war kind of thing. Like it pushed to your tower. Now it's gonna pull towards their tower. It's gonna go boom boom back forth back forth back forth. Your wards. You need to ward in bushes before combat. For example, like remember the Camille chase, right? Before you you had the flash. So ward the bush first, and then chase her, like cut her off. Like you should have been cutting her off instead of chasing her directly, like in a straight line. That's my advice for you right there. That was actually really important because like, had it gone any other way, like you could have just saved flash. In short.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
All right.
Thank you. I'm trying to think off the top of my head if I can have any more things to add for you. Excuse me. Hold on, let me think. Pushing, laning. Oh, components. Big thing. Don't sell your Hex Drinker. Don't sell your Hex Drinker. That was actually huge. The reason why is because Black Cleaver. Did you feel like it ever did anything? Like I know, like that's a long shot to say because it's hard to call it. Like, oh, I don't know if Black Cleaver would have done anything, but I think that like the times that you got killed were due to magic damage. So like I would have advised for you to take, the Hex Drinker, like overall. Like I would have advised that because that would have been the better. I think that would have been a better option. I would say that your Talon mechanics are completely like they're stable, they're clean. There's not much to say about them because they're so. It's just so fine. It's fine. Like there's nothing to say about them at all. I can't fault you for anything that you'd consider, like, at all. That's just my opinion. You're completely fine with your Talon mechanics because you're able to play Talon at that level. Okay. Don't think about your Talon plays. Like what I mean is like, so if you're able to play Talon confidently, as in like you don't have to think about your Talon plays, then you should be able to adapt to the next thing, which is just thinking about what you can do in the laning phase itself. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, like it's like instinct.
Yeah, exactly. That's a better word for it. Like I don't have to think about my farming. I just have to think about where my wave is gonna be and if I need help in my laning phase. If I'm playing AD carry or something, right? See, I see on your OPGG that you play Vayne. So that is a mechanical champion. You should not be playing champion.
Tried it,
yeah, it's just for fun. Like I don't really mind. Oh my god, dodge. It doesn't really matter in the end. So just try your best to like if you have that much experience on Talon, otherwise just keep grinding games on Talon. Don't ever be afraid of your rank stats. It's just the preseason. It's just MMR. This doesn't actually have any effect on your physical status in the next season. It's just the practice season for the actual game. So just grind games, grind hundreds of games. I'm grinding games playing champions I don't even know how to fucking play. Like if I'm not playing Swain, I'm playing fucking Ahri. I don't play Ahri. I'm playing fucking Yasuo. I've never played Yasuo in my life. You know, I'm playing champions I don't give a shit about because I want to learn like what the fucking champion can do. So that's just my thoughts. If you have like, I don't see that you have a deep amount of Talon games. Like you have like random champion. Like you have like you don't have.
I have Talon games on a different account.
Okay. I just want to see more. If you're gonna use that account, like just spam games on it since nobody's really looking at you. You shouldn't have like ranked anxiety. You shouldn't be afraid. Like I'm not gonna say like you should stop play. Like the only champion I advise is don't play Yasuo if you have under 50% win rate. Like not even 50. Sorry, 30%. Like that. Jesus Christ, that's like 1 out of every 7, 2 out of every 7.
That's really bad.
Yeah, Yasuo is just a retarded champion. So just don't touch him. You'll learn more as you'll see what I mean by just like focusing on last hitting and like pressuring your opponents for CS. Cause like I mentioned it, like because you pressure your opponents for CS, like their CS counts go down too. And if you keep everything passive, it's gonna be really ox.
Okay.
Okay, I just need to talk to someone real quick. Okay, so you're set for like, I guess until the next time we talk. Update me. Remember to set a goal for yourself after every single game. See if you hit that goal. If you didn't hit that goal, ask yourself what you could do better. That's just a general coaching strategy. And feel free to message me if you have any questions. I can answer stuff on Skype. My Discord should be. Let me just. If you have Discord, this is my Discord.
Yeah, I'll join it.
If you have that, you can add me there. I answer faster there. And etc. etc. Just like let me know how your update. Like, oh, I have a question on this. If you want another session, let me know too. If you message me around December 14th and onward, okay, that means that I'm gonna be in Korea, so I will be able to do sessions, obviously, but like it's gonna be a little bit different because if I'm in Korea, I will have to schedule a different time zone with you. But it's not like I can't do it. I'm just gonna tell you that. That's pretty much it.
Alright.
Nothing else. You're set to go. It was actually a pretty good session. Like to see like I have a lead. What did I do wrong? There's what you do wrong. You didn't choose priority targets. That's the main concern that I had. So you're set for a bit. I guess I'm gonna close off the session and then I'm gonna set it to upload on YouTube and I'll catch you later. Is that fair?
Alright. Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Good luck in your games, dude. Alright, see ya.
Good luck in Korea.
Thank you.
Bye.
Alright guys, thank you for watching. That was my coaching session for Talon. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.